Co-to Secretary General Francis Atwoli has been a very close friend to Raila, but he has been missing in action. People did not see him at Kasarani Stadium. People did not see him at Nyayo Stadium during the Requiem Mass. People did not see him yesterday in Kisumu, and people have been asking tough questions. Where is Atwoli? Yeah, on X, TikTok, Facebook, people are asking that question. Why is Atwoli missing? And in fact, some people went ahead to start writing, early life of Atwoli, his educational background, because people thought Atwoli is gone. You must have seen tweets about Museveni. People saying that Museveni is also indisposed and perhaps on the verge of collapse. You know what I mean by that? So the same to Atwoli. Given that Atwoli has been missing in action, people thought he must be sick and possibly also on the verge of collapse. You know what I mean by that? Those have been rumors, and rumors for sure gain traction. You must have seen activists, Hanifa, also asking, where is Atwoli? Because for her and Atwoli, they have been having some beef, especially online, not just online, be it online or offline, they have been having issues. She was among the very first people to ask Atwoli's whereabouts. But here is the surprise. Atwoli is well. Atwoli is strong. Atwoli is sound. What Atwoli has been doing is that he has been preparing for Raila's send-off. Atwoli is not just a friend to Raila, but Atwoli is also a brother-in-law to Raila because he's related to Raila's wife, that is Ida Odinga. So he took some low profile in Kakamega, that is Wisero. So he has been in Wisero preparing for Raila's send-off. So yesterday, after speculation that Atwoli is indisposed and all that, here he appeared. Now in this video you see Atwoli making his way to view Raila's body at the Opoda farm. People say that culturally it was respectful for Atwoli to wait for Raila's body to be taken home at Opoda farm, where he could then visit as a brother-in-law. I think this video and many others now end the speculation that Atwoli was critically ill. He also eulogized Raila in some special way, and he said that Raila has been not just a father of democracy, but he has been fighting for many things. He also said that Raila is someone who is not selfish, because at a point when he is even hurt, what would Raila do? He would extend kindness, he would extend magnanimity.
Raila has been my in-law, and this is the day for the in-laws to come here and have an overnight here. I'm not just like another ordinary politician, some who have been being seen everywhere, including those after 2 years, before 2 years ago, before two weeks ago, before Raila passed on, they were seriously still opposed to him. Now they are sending condolences, shedding crocodile tears, pretending as if they are more serious than those people who knew him more than 50 years ago. Kenya, we have lost, and I said this during my immediate press release and conference, and it is indeed true. It was people's funeral, as one of the dailies wrote. And I want to take this opportunity also to thank His Excellency the President William Ruto, for his initiative, taking it personally, the way he did when Raila was campaigning for the African Union position. And this is, during this time, is when the leadership or the leader is known. Can tell you for free that the government, having declared this morning to be a state funeral, I want to take this opportunity and very highly thank His Excellency the President and his government. I want also to urge Kenyans to remain calm. Raila liked peace. Raila could talk to everybody. Raila was a peacemaker. Didn't like. He knew how to compromise. He believed in dialogue, and he believed in bigger Kenya. And he knew Kenya was bigger than all of us. That is why time and again, even when he's hurt, he could compromise. Time and again, even when he's in a bad position, he could dialogue for peace. And we need to exhibit peace until after tomorrow, and even in the days and years to come. Kenya should remain united. Just as I said, Raila was a glue that used to put us together. In his absence and his death, should unify, should unite Kenyans, and Kenyans should embrace upon peace. And that is how it should be. I want to thank the press. The press has been with Raila, and members of the press, you are true patriots of our republic. When such a thing happens, I have seen some of you journalists being here even during night, even when it is raining. We have been watching you, trying to cover the loss of the Kenyan's legend. And I want to thank you very much. As also, you also belong to Kenya Union of Journalists, which is an affiliate of the Central Organization of Trade Unions. Most of my friends and most of people who knew Kenya, who knew Raila all over the world, have been sending condolences through me, including the Organization of the African Trade Union Unity, the International Trade Union Confederation, and the International Labour Organization that I serve, and colleagues who have been close to me, including some of my personal doctors who knew Raila very well.
So I am now certain that you've seen Atwoli and you're fine with that. Atwoli is very strong. And also for those who have been speculating that Museveni is indisposed, perhaps almost gone, Museveni is still strong. In fact, he was campaigning. So in the last two videos, I've been fighting propaganda. I've been telling people to stop propaganda. And when you see a tweet or whatever kind of content, especially on X and all that, from bloggers, you don't have to quickly believe. Instead, you can go to some degree to do some fact finding. If you see like 2, 3, or 5 tweets, especially from verified accounts, that some point can give you an insight. Even that alone is not enough. So sometimes you can even wait for the mainstream media to report before you draw a conclusion. Atwoli is a respected Luya elder. So definitely he had to go back home, prepare his people, find a way how he can give Raila, a culturally centered send-off. That's why you saw cows or bulls. Atwoli was with other Luya leaders. He was with the likes of, Polo Tuoma, Eugene Malwa, Natembea, and many others. So let's pay Raila his last respects. He's a man who has fought for us, and Atwoli recognizes that not just because Raila is or Raila was his brother-in-law.
We respect Raila Odinga because we will miss his mom and support and advice that he has been giving us time and again. May God rest his soul in peace. Change, son.